creating a customized brush set. Now that we've gone through some of the basics, let's get right into creating a customized brush set. It is so important to find brushes that work for you, and everyone is different, so taking the extra time to really experiment and play with these brushes before jumping into a large-scale painting is crucial. So if you're still unsure about the brushes and what you like, don't worry, we're going to experiment and play with all types of brushes and brush settings in this lesson. Before we get into customizing our brushes and creating new brushes, I want you to really play around with the pre-existing brushes that are already in Procreate and find out what is feeling natural for you. So for me, I've discovered about myself, I really love a brush with a lot of texture, and I like also a brush that is a bit more square in shape. I like a lot of angles. So this is my favorite brush that I made. I made an angle brush here with a lot of texture in it, and this is my go-to brush for everything. I've done full paintings with just this brush. So that's the great thing about making your own brush is, knowing what you like and knowing what you'll use, and that could just be the only brush that you use, which is awesome. And that's the goal, is to find something that you're really happy with and comfortable, and it makes your process easier, because that's what it's about. I've had a lot of students that, start a new program. They're really frustrated because their work isn't turning out the way that they're applying it. And it really turns out a lot of times they're using the wrong brushes and the wrong tools. Maybe they're using a airbrush tool and a lot of blenders when they actually want something a bit more painterly, and it's just not turning out the way they want. So taking those extra steps in the beginning to experiment with the brushes and really learn about yourself and what is feeling good and helping you draw or making your drawings look a little bit better is very, very crucial. So I want you to take at least a half hour of playing around with those brushes beforehand. So I want you to set a timer for 30 minutes and just experiment with 10 different brushes at least. So maybe that's just doing little stick figure doodles or drawing something that you are, tend to draw all the time, like an eye or a character of yours, and see what brush is working, what's not working, and keep that in the back of your mind. But I really want you to just take the time, slow down, and just experiment. So let's experiment together.